altimeter is 29.
Alright, 2997 set altimeter. Go back to Smoketown. CTAF here. Do checks. Taxi lights are on. Brakes on the brakes. I'm going to do a brake test here. Make sure we're clear left. Right behind. Coming up a little bit. Brakes. Brake test complete. Attitude indicator. Get that set. Go ahead and get our turn coordinator is set. Go ahead and get our HI set.
Gonna descend a little bit, rolling.
Set. Pre-taxi checks complete. Alright, we're gonna go up here to our old short line for runway 28.
I got in under that Bravo shelf. I don't want to go too high.
Alright, hold short here. Make sure we got no traffic coming in. It's on the left. Also, downwinds coming in. Nothing on final. About on traffic. Cessna 969 Tango Tango crossing runway 28 midfield. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, clear left, clear straight, clear right, coming right. About on traffic, Cessna 969 Tango Tango clear runway 28. Okay. Alright, go ahead and taxi down here to our run-up area. Alright. Let's double check our winds here. Winds are coming from 190 at 5.
Switch frequencies, okay?
So we can expect a slight
Rolling, switching frequency, okay?
wind coming from the south. Alright, still taxiing down here, and the goal for today is not to lose a GoPro. Got about 4 of them set up here. Let's go ahead and clear that flight plan out. So we're not doing our cross country today due to bad weather coming in here a little bit later. Just gonna go ahead and do a local sortie around the area. Slow down here a bit. Alright, turn into our run-up area. We'll go ahead and do our run-up checks once we straighten out here. Spin around here to the right. There. Straighten out that rudder. Alright, hold here. Go ahead and run-up checklist. Brakes are set. Fuel is set to both at checks. Trim is set for takeoff. Flight controls. Flight controls checked. Instruments, oil pressures in the green, oil temps in the green. Our altimeter is set. We're at 1000 RPMs at the moment. Our HI is set. Attitude indicator is checked. Alright, turn coordinator is good. Go ahead and throw a mixture in there. Best power. Our primer is in and locked. That checks. Alright, I'm on the brake still, going up to 1700 RPMs. I'm clear behind me. Alright, power coming in. Alright, 1700 RPMs check, and go do our mag test starting with the left side. Alright, there's a slight drop, it's good, back to both. Or back up, now we're going to do our right side. Alright, checks, back to both. Carb heat test, carb heat's coming on. Slight drop as well, that's good. Vacuum pressure's good. Amps and volts, it's good. Oil pressure's in the green. Oil temperature's in the green. And idle. Alright, plane is idle, back up to 1000 RPM. Alright, checks. Alright, go ahead and move on to our pre-takeoff checklist. Flaps up 0, that checks. Mixtures in best power, that checks. Carpet is off, that checks. HI to compass, still checks. Doors and windows, we'll grab my window here in a second. We're squawking 1200, that checks. Landing light strobes coming on. Alright, so landing light strobes are on. It's currently 10:41. I'm on the brakes. Go ahead and go through an abort plan here. Alright. Pre-takeoff brief with an engine failure abnormality prior to rotation to me. Throttle idle. Mixture cut off. Brake as required. Stop straight ahead. And if we have an engine failure abnormality after rotation but below 1,000 feet, we're going to pitch up a glide speed, which is about 75 in this plane, and land straight ahead. Engine failure abnormality above 1,000 feet, I'm going to pitch up best glide speed and maneuver to best landing spot. They will try to get back to the runway. Alright, pre-takeoff brief is complete and pre-takeoff checklist is complete. Go ahead and move up to the hold short line up here. Alright, I'm on the hold short line. Make sure you got nobody coming in here on final. Got nobody in the downwind. On the crosswind, check our traffic here on ADS-B. I got nothing here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and shut my window. Doors locked. Window shut. Doors locked. Checks. Alright. On traffic, Cessna 969er Tango Tango, going to be taking off runway 28 for left coast traffic. Smoke down. Alright, coming out to the runway here. So here we'll line up. Alright, there we are. Heels going on the floor. Power's coming in. A little bit of right rudder here to keep the center line. Power's in. Oil pressure's good. Oil temps in the green. Airspeed is coming alive. Stay center line here. Passing 60. And rotate. So far, so good. Climbing away. 80. We're pitching for 80 for our best rate of climb here. Once we get to about, say, 800 feet, we'll go ahead and turn our left crosswind since we're staying in the pattern. Checks. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and start crosswind. Spot on traffic, Cessna 969er Tango Tango, turning left crosswind, or left cross traffic, that's 28, so up down.
Bigger traffic 619, turning cross.
Alright, so the pattern altitude here is about 14, it's actually 1370, but we're shooting for about 1400 here. We should get close to that as soon as we start entering our downwind. Alright, make sure we're lined up with the runway down there, that checks. Passing 1,400 feet. Alright, we got nobody coming in here. Alright, we'll go ahead and call our downwind.
619, turning downwind for 24 in a guard.
On traffic, Cessna 969 Tango Tango, turning left downwind, runway 28, smoke down. Alright, so right now we're going ahead and moving into our left downwind. Coming up on our pattern altitude here. Alright, level out on our left downwind. We are at pattern altitude. We'll go ahead and hold this now. Bring some of that power out just a little bit here. Starting to get a little bit more of a climb there than I wanted. Alright, right now we're the only ones in the pattern. Once we're being the numbers, we'll go ahead and configure for landing. Alright, we currently beam the numbers, so land light's coming on, car feed's coming on, mixture is full rich. Alright, power's coming back to about 1700 RPMs, once I'm in flap range is about 100. Alright, we are in flap range here, so we can go ahead and do flaps 10. Flaps coming down 10, checks. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and pitch for about airspeed of 80. Alright, 80 is set. Alright, we're getting ready to make our left base turn here. Smoke on traffic, Cessna 969 Tango Tango, turning left base, runway 28, smoke on.
Regard traffic, 619, turning.
Alright, go ahead and turn our left base here. Once we get leveled out, close to leveled out here, we'll go ahead and do flaps 20 here. So, we're about to level out, so go flaps 20. Flaps 20 set.
Smoke on traffic, Cessna 3343 Victor, 9 miles to the west, inbound landing, Clocktown.
Alright, make sure we're keeping that nice descent here, about 700 RPMs, 80 on the airside still.
Traffic, 619.
At the field in sight here, runway 28. Get a little bit more down pitch in there. Smoke on traffic, Cessna 969 Tango Tango, turning final, runway 28, smoke down. Alright, once we make our final turn here, we'll go ahead and put in flaps 30. Get us a nice slow descent into Smoketown here on runway 28. Alright, bring the power back a little bit. Alright, remember we got that little bit of a wind coming from the south, it's not too bad. And bring that power down just a little bit. Just on the best glide slope here down to 28. Alright, we're looking good here. Got a horse and buggy sitting right at the end of that runway. Great part about out here in Lancaster County. A bit high, it's okay. Alright, we're on the runway. Came in a little bit high, but we still stuck the landing pretty well.